Okay, hey, welcome everyone. My talk is about building a Laravel package. Uh, can you show hands who of you have built a package? Okay, some of you. I'm kind of new to it, so I thought we kind of build it together. My first package, and I also along the way I will um, point out some stuff where I stumbled. Um, yeah, I tried the AI to get it to put the Laravel logo on that thing, but that's all I got. So yeah, about me, I'm Stefan from Winterthur. I'm writing code and doing other IT stuff by day, and sometimes fighting fires by night. um, yeah, we already got the introduction out of the way. Then after this, I'm going to give you a pitch of what package we are building, and then we just do live coding. So maybe be patient with me if something bad happens. And yeah, so what are we going to build? So here's my elevator pitch. Um, um, so bugs are not fun, and reporting bugs is even less fun. So I thought maybe we could take out the friction of reporting bugs for Laravel package a little bit, and write a little artisan command which lets us report a bug, and also then just fills in the Laravel version and PHP version and all that tedious stuff that you always have to look up if you're writing a bug report. Um, so maybe if we could just get it out of our project automatically and fill it in, that would be great. So that's what we're going to do. So let's do it. Um, so the first thing we have to do is we have to go to packages where all the PHP packages live, and we have to look for a name. So first I thought I could call it something like Larabug, but as you see here, there are already a ton of packages with the same name, so that's maybe confusing. So I thought we can call it something like artisan bug, because that will be the command. So okay, so we got our name. We don't need this anymore. So then we can create our GitHub repository, which will be artisan bug. We can give a description, make bug reporting easier. It has to be public so that packages can get the source code, of course. And now the most important part, we're going to use the template repository, the spotty package skeleton Laravel. It's a really weird long name, but it's really great. I will show you what it all does. Um, yeah, so let's create that. All right. So the first thing the template does is it gives us a configure script, which asks us a couple of questions. Here we should put a better email address, but I'm leaving that for now. Um, and I'm just leaving the default for all the names, but you could choose a different name for the author and for the vendor who is publishing it. The namespace, package name, and the class name. I'm gonna, oops, I'm gonna put the same description. Uh, I'm not using PHP stand for now, keeping it simple. I'm gonna enable Dependabot. I don't know if everyone knows what Dependabot does, but it's this GitHub bot that looks for vulnerability in your dependencies and then makes a pull request. So that's really useful. And don't need that. And we're gonna use the changelog updater from Stephan. Yes. And then it asks us for confirmation, and now it will do that. It's kind of slow. How is your day going? Okay. And then it deletes it, and now we have our package. So also what the template brings is an issue template for issues, and it gives us a couple of workflows, tests, and the changelog updater, and here's the dependabot. A small thing I have to do is I have to delete this, otherwise it doesn't work. Don't ask me about this, I have no idea. Okay. Okay. Also, the template does a bit much for our purposes, so we can, it gives us a config file, it gives us some template migrations, which is great, but we don't need that, and we also don't have any CSS or resources, so I'm just going to delete all that, and also I have to remove it from here. Config views, we're only going to leave the command, and with that, we can do our initial commit. All right, and now we can write our command. So if I'm where is it? Yeah, I know, Ruslan, I should use the keyboard. Shame on me. Okay. We call the command bug, so we can do artisan bug, report a bug, and now if I do pair artisan bug, it will not work because this is not a Laravel app, it's just a package. That's one thing I stumbled about. So what we have to do is we have to create a new project. I made it white so we can see the difference. Sorry for burning your eyes. So we make a new Laravel, new bug demo. We will make a new Laravel project, and then we include our package there. And the cool thing is, oops, wrong directory. Now we have to include it locally because it's not published anywhere. So we can just include our directory here in the composer under the repositories key with the type path. And now I can just normally require it, even though it's not published, but it will look in that path. And except it tells us, as Ruslan said, read the error message. It tells us it's not a stable version because I haven't published a release yet. So that's one other thing I stumbled about. You have to set this to def, minimum stability to def. And now we can finally require it. And now we have it installed. And it says hello world. Yay. Um, and the cool thing is, if I change that to hello Basel, run it again, it says hello Basel. So it's linked. So it's really easy to develop. The only thing, if you change something on the class path, you have to do the composer down bottle out. You have to do that. If you change something on the path of the classes or in the composer.json. But that's now linked. So now we can actually write the thing. So here, let me look at my notes. So what it first has to do is we have to get the, oh yeah, as in the cooking shows, I prepared a little bit so we don't have to write everything. Right. Delete the hello parcel. So we get the Laravel version, we get the PHP version. We can quickly print it to see if we did the right thing. Oops. It's the wrong terminal. And it prints us our versions. We can verify artisan about. That's the correct version. Okay. So then we need, oops, list all the packages. And ask the user for a package. So now it asks us and it auto-completes, and we can select one of the installed packages. And then, oh yeah, we also want to get the version of for the package, and yeah, let me just lift it open. We want to find the issue URL in the composer.log file. There's URL issue URL for each package, or almost every package. And then we can put that all together, and then how was it called? Uh-oh, I missed something. I did a little oopsie. Okay, right. And then we can open that URL. Let's hope I didn't make an error. right? It opens from that dependency the issue, and it puts in the Laravel version, PHP version, and the version of this package. Exactly. So now that we have this, we can publish it. So we can commit it. So we tag it. Or and then we can also create a release. Uh, just I'm gonna write the same thing. Publish it. And now, if we're gonna look online on our GitHub, um, it it should be running the actions. Yeah, it's running the tests. So that takes a while. So while that's running, we have to sign in to Packagist. And then the first time we do that, we have to authorize it. Oh, it wants my key. Oh, right. But I think it's really cool they couldn't have made it easier to publish a package. You, you can also log in with email, but um, if you log in with your GitHub, it has the benefit that it can auto update your package when you when you publish a new release. So yeah, so you can just log in with GitHub and that's it. Now you have a packages account and you can publish your packages. So actually we can do that. We can just take our push that, check. Yes, if it found a package. Does someone else want to publish it? So, or should I just publish it? Okay, I just publish it. Yeah, it says here it's not auto-updated, but this will change, I think, as soon. Yeah, now here you see uh, that is auto-updating, and you see the release we released, and this is 0 downloads. Obviously. And I'm not sure if this run. Is it still running? Oh, the tests are still running. Okay. Yeah, maybe that will update at some point. Okay. So now it's already online. So I will here I create a new project so that you see nothing funny is going on. Oh, Oops. Mhm. And it downloads it. And now we have the PHP artisan bug command in here. And now we can already report a bug for our bug reporting tool. So the circle closes. Okay, that's my talk. Thank you very much.